Okay, you thinking about getting married or you are engaged. Let me tell you a few things I wish somebody would have told me when I was married or getting ready to get married. The thing I would have done is would have went to marital counseling. I know a lot of y'all like, oh, I want to talk about the wedding dress. Y'all want to get cute. Y'all want to do the cute stuff. But honestly, y'all need to go see a marital counselor, especially if you have had any issues in your relationships. And not only that, y'all want to see if y'all are truly compatible, to see if there's things that you may not agree with with your certain lives. Because let me tell you, those things is going to come into play when you're married. Because it may be something that you may agree with doing, such as like the kids doing, and you may not agree with that. Religious purposes, he may believe that he may not believe in Jesus. He may just believe there's a higher power. And then you may be a Christian and believe in Jesus and you want your kids to get baptized, you want them to go to church, all that stuff. Those type of things is really good to like seriously sit down and talk with therapists and make sure that this is the type of person that you want to be with, because I've seen so many people who have ended their marriages over just that. And number two. Number two. Making sure you discuss your finances. Like seriously, like I'm not even joking. Like you really need to discuss your finances. Even though you may be living with this person for about a couple years now, or for how long y'all was together, discuss your finances, because things is going to, I'm telling you, things is going to come into play when the kids get older and you lose your job. That person may lose their job, and this y'all gotta figure out who's gonna cover what, all this stuff. Discuss the financial portions of before you decide to tie a knot with somebody. If this person's going to stay home, this is the agreement. Just communication is the key to this, man. And understanding that what you're getting into, that this person understands your point of views and hear you. Because there's a lot of people who want to be in control. There's a lot of people who don't want to like hear each other. They just want to just be the big shot. That's not how it works. I got to know how to communicate, and I got to know how to understand that this ain't no game. Period. Lastly, I know a lot of you don't want to hear this and y'all don't want to consider this, but get a prenup. I don't care. I don't care how long y'all been together. I don't care if y'all don't say spend together for the rest of your lives. You know, trust and believe in God and all this and so forth. But get a freaking prenup. When I tell you get a prenup, get a prenup. Especially if you have a lot of money or investments or things like that, get a prenup, because nothing is guaranteed. You don't know what the future may hold. You may look at that man the next day and be like, ooh, I don't want to be with him for the rest of my life. Ooh, he pick his nose. Or you may look at her like, ooh, I'm sick of her and her lace front. Like for real, I've seen it, and I experienced it. Okay, me being married, it wasn't necessarily about stinky feet and all that stuff. No, it was about the simple fact that it was we both. I had a lot of growing to do. My immaturity at times. I got married when I was 18. So I had a lot of growing to do. And then not only that, I was dealing with an immature person as well, who was just not ready to be married. Like he was out there partying and wanted to hang out with his battle buddies and screwing other bitches. Just simple as that. So like with that being said, you have to understand that you need to make sure you have a prenup, so that way you're covering yourself and they are covering themselves, to make sure that something you have that legal embodiment stating that this is yours, this is mine, this is what you decide to go your way. You don't take what I work hard for. I'm sorry, you don't just no. And then not only that, just to have a clear, smooth divorce. There's no issue. There's no bad blood. It's just ending, and like you have your shit, I have my shit, and we're going to move on. That's the best way to go. I hope this helps, and congratulations.